Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunset Motel, where today we're going to be decorating and placing furniture in room 208 to bring that online. We also have 209 and 210 to do, but that's going to happen over the next couple of videos. So we're just going to focus on 208 today. We're also going to have a party in the pool as well. It's got John's birthday party, so that we might as well get started and do that as well. So that'll be the final party we have in there. But before we get started with today's video, there is an update about the upcoming update. So we're going to have caravans coming to the game. It's the caravan update, which means we're going to be able to buy and place 10 caravans, or up to 10 caravans, but we'll probably do them all. 10 caravans right across your motel. Now, I'm not sure. It says right across from your motel. I'm assuming somewhere where these ones already exist possibly will disappear, and that plot of land over there will become usable for us to place our own caravans on. I'm not entirely sure. That's my guess because it says across from your motel. So I'm guessing that's what it means. But we're going to be able to place our own caravans over there. We're going to be able to repair the broken parts, connect them to electricity, and keep everything in top condition. We'll be able to decorate each caravan interior with 100 unique furniture items and styles. Then we'll be able to rent them to the guests to increase our revenue. There'll also be a buffet area added to the middle for a guest interaction. So presumably in the middle of like the caravan park, there'll be a buffet. Whether it be a table or a little hut or something, a buffet area where all the guests from the caravan can come and grab their food. There's also a new caravan workshop will be available to buy parts and tools. So it sounds like they're going to break down pretty regularly, or we're going to have to really fix them up. Like they're going to be terrible condition, and we're going to have to really fix each caravan up to a good standard before we can decorate it and rent it out. They're also going to bring 30 new assets to the paint, wallpaper and parquet and flooring sections for the general motel as well, which is quite exciting because it's nice. I think we've needed a few more of those, so I think that's what it means anyway. They could just be ones that are used for the caravan. I'm not actually sure on that one, but even more options is a good thing no matter where they're from. And there's also going to be some updates to the automation and the staff as well. So we're going to have a fire extinguisher system. So we don't need to run around putting fires out anymore. The fire extinguisher system will put them out for us. We have automated staff for repairing damaged items. So whether that's going to be a new staff member or one of the existing ones, I'm not sure. But the staff member will now be able to go and clean the dirty items, because that's the only thing we really have to do in the rooms at the moment. So we'll be able to get a staff member to do that. So while you're focusing in on decorating or doing something else, you don't need to worry about a room not being open because you've not gone and wiped a handprint off a painting. The staff will now take care of that. And there's also going to be a remote grocery ordering machine, so you never run out of supplies as well. Now, I don't know if that delivers to you, or you just order it here and then go and pick it up from down there. The boxes will be outside or something. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll be able to order groceries from here, which is quite good actually, because otherwise, you have to sort of memorize what you've got. Now, we've got loads of stock anyway, so it doesn't make any difference at this part of the game for me, but if I was low on, say, 6 of those items, I kind of have to write them down and know what I need to go and get. So it's quite nice that we'll be able to do that from possibly a PC just here or something. I'll be able to just order everything and see what I've got and order it in. And whether it gets delivered or I go and pick it up, I don't really mind, to be honest. Picking it up is quite fun. But yeah, they are the updates that are coming to the game. So that's going to add some playability to this, because we only have 3 rooms to do. And once we've done those 3 rooms, the game would be about over for us. So now this is going to add, 10 caravans. It's probably going to add quite a few episodes to the series. Now, I don't know when this update is coming. I might finish the next 3 rooms before that update comes. I might, to be honest with you, take a little bit of a break now and then come back and finish the rooms, particularly if new items come in that we can also use in the rooms, because we could then do maybe room 209 and the 210 room. We could decorate those with some potentially new items, which would be kind of cool as well. So let me know what you think on that, whether I should just maybe do 1 episode a week and hopefully the update drops in that time from now on, or whether we should just get this finished and then come back to this in about 2 or 3 weeks possibly. It could be a month, I don't know, when the next update comes, and then we just get straight on with doing caravans. But either way, we will be carrying on this series, whether it is straightforward as if the update comes out early enough, or whether we have a little break between, I don't know. But we will be carrying on and getting all those caravans done in the future. But for right now, we have a pool party to deal with. Now, I think for John's pool party, or John's birthday party, we actually need to get some more seating here. We need 16 seats. So let's get ourselves a couple more seating options here. Now, that's not great news, really. There aren't a lot of space here. I think I can have one here. I think we can't have anything where there's an X there, but I think we could probably have one here. So we put in another sunbed just here, potentially. Seems fine with it. So if I put in a sunbed there, should count as one. Where else can we get one? We might be able to sneak one in. It's a bit close to the bar, but we can sneak one in just there. Now that should satisfy John's party, or is this seating for up there, maybe? See, I thought that was just in here, but maybe it's not, you know? Maybe that is seating. Let's come out. I think that's seating for up there, then. In which case, that's not a problem, because I've got a table I never put chairs at, so I can put just a couple of chairs just here, if that's the case. So we'll do that then, and then I might sell those other sunbeds, actually. There we go. So that should, hopefully, has that dinged it? Yeah, that's dinged it. Okay, so it wasn't sunbeds, it was seating up here. So we have a customer on that one. I might get rid of the one close. That one's fine, actually. I don't mind that one. I'm going to get rid of this one close to the bar, because could you imagine somebody just laying here, sunbathing, while you're standing at the bar? Just don't like the look of that myself. So we'll get rid of that. Well, that explains why I couldn't press the button to pick that up. Okay, well, when people have stopped laying on the stuff I want to sell, we shall remove. Unless I can I pick that up? I don't think I can. Just can't pick this up with him on it. Yeah, because it comes up with E, you see? If you go over it, it doesn't when he's on it. So, it's being used. Oh, well. I'll have to get rid of that later. We can have the pool party, though. So, if I start John's birthday party. All right, happy birthday, John. So we've put some balloons up for him. Don't know how old John is, or who John is. Do you think we'll know who John is from them all walking in? Will John have his special hat on? They're all coming over in their party hats. Maybe this guy's John. He's not wearing one. It's impossible to know who John is, sadly. Let's quickly put the music on, just to get the full effect of John's birthday party. Welcome, everybody, to John's birthday party. I don't know which one of you is John, but I hope you all have a nice time here. Pretty standard parties, aren't they? They're all pretty much at least it's not as bad as the medieval one with the swinging of the swords. It's not as dangerous as that. But they've all come for a good time. It'd be nice to know who John was. It's a shame John's not wearing a special hat or stands out a little bit. He doesn't seem to. Can you move out of the way, please? My staff member appears to have got stuck with a beer here. Sir, can you move, please? Yeah, this is causing issues. I could punch him out of the way, but I don't really want to start a fight. I've never actually punched a guest. I don't know if you can. Something I'm sure we'll find out before I end the series. We'll go for a little... No, you can't. I was going to swing it then. So you can't punch guests out of the way. Okay, well, that's John's birthday party. Sadly, I don't know who John is, but happy birthday to John. Enjoy your party there. Oh, that guy's underwear there is starting to leave him. He's having... yeah. He's too hot for YouTube. I'm going to have to look away. I won't be able to show that. He's having a wardrobe malfunction. All right, well, let's turn the music off then, because we need to go and start at room 208. So, with room 208, 209, and 10, I haven't pre-decorated, but I have pre-chosen my decoration. We've got an item dirty over here. We've got one over the other side as well, but we're over here now. Where is the dirty item in here? Aha, there it is. So, yeah, with that update then, we'd have a staff member to do this. That would be very handy. Have somebody in who can just do that for us. Shall we run over to 206 and get that done? I guess we should. I mean, we don't need the money. We're raking it in. But yeah, with all these rooms, I've already pre-selected some decoration. So I've just left it there on the floor. A bit like I did if you saw my Motel Manager series. Towards the end of that game, I just started leaving stuff in. It's a little bit randomized. I think I like it. I've tried them, but they are just kind of chosen at random. We'll see how we go. See what happens. But it just saves me. What I was finding myself doing during the episodes is spending like 10 minutes just kind of deciding on a wall color before doing anything else. So I thought we'd take that problem away by... What is dirty in here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I thought we'd take that problem away just by already having some stuff in there ready for me to get started with. Okay. Archie looks good from over here. They're having time of their lives, look. Right, so that once we've done that, by the way, that is all the parties done. We've done all of those then. So then we've just got the gym party. So we've got the box party, military party, and the business person party. And we've got all of those to do. We'll have to wait for the party to finish before we can do this one. But I think we meet most of the requirements. The problem, I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what they are. We'll find out what they are. Problem is, if we have to buy any more machinery, there's not a lot of space in there. But we'll see how we go with those. Right. First things first, we'll put this floor down. I think this is one of the new floors that we unlocked, becoming whatever level we currently are when we leveled up the motel, actually, isn't it? So when we got to level 5, we unlocked a load of new stuff, and I think this floor is one of them. I've also got 7 skill points to spend, and we don't really need any of the stuff, to be honest with you. Like, we're really at the end of the game now, sorry, where we just don't really need the stuff. So if I go to skill points here, I'm going to do them, but we don't need them. So I could spend 6 and get us triple XP for the rest of our time here. That's quite tempting to do. It would be quicker to then go through and unlock everything. And if the caravans have their own skill tree, it could be useful, couldn't it? Or we could go down this road. Now, with this road, food purchased by customers now earns double money. Do we need any more money, really? We're at $47,000. I can't spend money fast enough. I really can't. I could buy 10 of everything and still make money. We're just making money constantly. So this is just ridiculous, really. I'm making money far too easily to warrant this. We could do that. I think I might go for the XP, perhaps. I don't even need this anymore. You see, this cleans rooms 2 times faster. Because we have the robot vacuum cleaners in every single room, they take care of that at the beginning as well, as I found out when I cleared all the rooms out. And if you've got a robot vacuum cleaner, you don't even need to do this. It just does it all for you, even if it's the first time you go into a room. So you open it up with a hammer, the robot vacuum cleaner just immediately gets rid of it all for you. So you don't even need this one. So like I say, these were always, we just don't need those anyway. So should we go, we might as well go through the cook tree. Let's just go through it. Got 3 more, coffee 2. That unlocks more coffees, so at least we can sell some different coffees. 3-star dishes. Sure, why not? We've got all the food in stock anyway. We might as well. It's going to earn us even more money, but yeah. At least I'd like to get the tree finished. But yeah, it doesn't really affect our gameplay. Right, it's a shame you can't just click this and it buys more. That was this one here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the beginning of the game, money was, I mean, it is true of a lot of games, obviously. Money was reasonably tight. So it was, you had to be careful with things and you couldn't afford too much stuff. You had to be careful with buying stock and flooring and all sorts of stuff like that. Whereas now, you're pretty much making too much money, I'd say. Check the sauna. Should we go and check the sauna? It'd be nice to have a staff member to do that as well. Hopefully that check the sauna counts as a dirty item thing. Should we go down in the lift? Because the sauna and rooms just keep going offline because you have to go to them. We've got a room fire in 201 as well. So I am quite looking forward to the staff members and the fire extinguisher that can take care of all of that for us. Because it really hampers my flow when I'm trying to decorate a room. Now, what's going on in here? No towels? Interesting. Well, that is interesting. So when I first had the sauna, and up to this point, even though it said hold E, I've just been able to press E once and it just autofills the whole lot. Now I have to hold E as you would expect. I wonder what's changed there then, because I don't think there's been an update to the game at all since I last played. Not even like a little patch or anything, so... Old one. Right, let's put this fire out before it burns my sofa to a crisp. And we've got a dirty item in 202, which is here. That's my Ferrari, by the way, or whatever car. It's kind of a mixture between a Ferrari, a bit of a Porsche going on in there as well. So it's a mix of a few cars, I think. That's mine. Also, by the way, when I was playing the drinking game at the bar, I think it was the last episode, was it? Yeah, I think it was. It's been over a week since I recorded, so I think that was the last episode. When I was over at the bar, anyway, I did notice there's another safe in there that I've not actually done. So we need to find the code for that particular safe as well. I'm guessing that maybe that is hidden in the car wash or something. I don't know. It's the only area where we've not sort of explored because we can't yet. So I'm guessing it's over there somewhere. I do like this floor. I might change some of the others at some point for this colour. Quite like it. This was originally going to be the bedroom colour for this apartment, but I put it on this wall and I thought, actually, you know what? It kind of goes with the floor. At least I think it does. We have got a few feature walls to have as well. I think we're doing one in here. Yeah, we're doing one in here. I could do one in here as well. We could go white on the entryway or something. Nice dark wall with a white beginning or something. Which would also go contrast the floor well. So we could have that wall white, couldn't we? Wonder how that would look. Or should we just go the whole lot this colour? You know what? I'm going to go the whole lot this colour for now. We'll save the feature wall for the bedroom. And I think maybe the next room has one in the main area. Right. I think that's done with then, so we can sell that. We have finished the party, so we made just shy of $2,000 there. I think the drinks should be okay. They had reasonable stock, so everybody's going home now, or they're trying to. So that's all the party's done then, pool party-wise. Completed those. Now, this bathroom is a little bit tight compared to a lot of the others. So I've gone with like a dark brick, which I really like. That's the kind of dark brick I was thinking for, well, similar. The design is wrong, but the colour is similar to what I wanted in the gym. But in the end, I'm quite happy with how the gym turned out. But I'd like a nice dark brick wall, really, with bigger bricks, but it's not too bad. But I'm going to have that in the bathroom. Now, I'm thinking that on one side, that on the other, and then maybe traditionally kind of like a white colour on the side walls. Unless we go just white on this wall and the brick like that. So it's all brick, but then that's a white wall, maybe. Something like that. Let's put that in there. Sell the rest of that. Let's put this flooring down. I think this is one of the new tiles as well, which I quite like. Sell that. And then I think we will actually go with a white colour on that wall. Let's try that one. Not bad. Maybe I should have done white on there instead and done that the brick colour just so that we can see it more as we walk in. I think I'm going to do that. Try the wallpaper again. What's the brick? Is it? I think it's this one. Yeah. No, that's the wrong wall. I have to buy the paint again now. Which paint was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Buy that again. Sell it again. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's better. I think you'd want to see that on the way in. It looks a bit classier as you come in, doesn't it? That's good. I like that. Right, let's do the bedroom then. So, as I say, I'm going to do like a wall here. Now, that wall or that wall and that wall, and then do painted these two would be the option here. I might do that, actually. I might do it so it's like half the room is that and half the room is painted. Let's try that. So... it's not bad. It creates a bit more going on around the room. I think we'll go with that. Sell that. We'll just move this out of the way. I do quite like that floor in there. I think this might possibly be my favorite looking floor. I like the dark color of it. I think that would have worked quite well in quite a lot of our rooms if we had it at the time. So that's right. I think we're just ready to put furniture in here. Now, we've got this odd little section down here. This is kind of a bit small for anything. Obviously, I think we could put a dresser or something like that just there, couldn't we? And maybe some more shelving down there. Or we could make it into like a reading nook, but I think we'll have like a dresser down there. Maybe something else, bookcasey here. I think you'd keep stuff down there, really, wouldn't you? Drawers and stuff. That's where you would, all your storage would be for the room, because it's just a bit unusable otherwise. I haven't put the floor out here. We'll do that at the end. So if that's down there, I think maybe, you know what? I quite fancy having like a dining table in the center of the room. Or something like that, just something a bit different. Obviously, that would make it quite tight in here for a sitting area. So I don't know if I can do it in here. I might do it in room 209 here. I might do it in here, because we could do that. This is similarly shaped to one of the other rooms we did. I think it might be 205, actually. Quite similar to that. But I might put like a dining table just here. So we'll have like a whole dining area just here. And then you can come over here, and this is like your living area. That's a preview of the kind of color scheme we're going for in here. So yeah, I think I'm going to put like a dining table in the center there. Be a bit more creative with our dining space. But I don't think there's really the room in here for that. So it might just be a bit of a small dining area by the table, by the window there. With a living area over here. But we'll start with the dining area while it's in my mind. What? Place parquet. Oh, so you have to place the parquet outside. Okay. That's kind of annoying. I was going to do this last. I didn't want to do this right now. So. Let's see, what have we got? What looks good? I think we've had this in some of our bathrooms, haven't we? It'll do for a little balcony. It's fine. We can always change it. Might even just be a placeholder so I can get stuck in with the rest of the decoration here. Right, so let's go for a pretty nice dining table then to start with. It's not too bad because it goes well with the dark floor and the red walls. Don't know if we've unlocked everything now, so some of these we didn't used to have. It's quite nice, but the legs of it kind of get lost. Yeah, they get lost in the floor a little bit. It's too dark in here for that, I think. Something with like a... either a pop of color or you keep going down the dark road, I suppose, with something like that. And you keep going with the dark and the red theme all the way through. Because we've done the white tables before, haven't we? In a few of the other rooms. You know what? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to put it by the window there. And then we're going to have chairs going sort of round it like that. So now, do we have any red chairs that would complement the wall choice? I wonder. Because now we've got more chairs. Let's go right to the end, because with all these ones at the end here, we have had no access to at all. I've not even seen these. Not for dining tables, are they? Some of these decent chairs, though. Some of them. I mean, they look a bit unusual. They kind of fit this room, I think. So it doesn't look at the overly comfortable, does it? It's not the most comfortable chair I've ever seen in my life. It's definitely more, I guess, style over anything else. But we'll have these. These look a bit, just a bit different to what we would normally have in our rooms. Put 3 in. They're quite big. To be honest with you, they're a cross between a chair and a piece of gym equipment. Or, I don't know, like a barber's chair or something like that as well. They're very, very odd. We'll have them, though. They're unique to this room. Right, sofa. Or should we put some decoration? Let's put some decoration. I don't know what decoration we can put on here. Whether this will accept plates and stuff. Most of my furniture has not. This does accept plates. Good. Almost every table I have chosen so far has not accepted any of the cutlery on it. It's all just gone straight through. Do we have a... Oh, we do have a knife and fork. Nice. And a spoon as well. Do we have a glass? I tell you what, this is a new one for me. I've never dressed a table in a game before. Completely unnecessary as well, because nobody's ever going to use this. This is purely for the sake of it. I've no idea. I'm even giving them dessert spoons as if they're going to be here for a 3-course meal or something. We don't even do that kind of thing here. It would be nice if that also came in. Oh no, that's going through the table like the other ones did for me. It'd be nice if we could properly bring room service and serve them a meal like this. For like special guests. That's going to have to go at a weird angle. I apologize to anybody that might annoy, that it's slightly slanted. But it just wouldn't go any other way. Have we got anything that we could put center of the table? Ooh, that's quite an interesting decoration, isn't it? Let's have that there. It's not bad, actually. That's not bad. If we could just have like a little tiny... I don't know, some salt and pepper shakers, that kind of stuff. If we could just have little other fewer things in the middle of the table, that'd be good. But I just don't think we've got those kind of items. And the plants are... Well, A, they don't like to be sat on a table by the looks of it. And B, they're far too big. So we'll leave those. Let's just put a picture or two on the wall then, just to finish this area off. So... like that. Pretty good. Interesting dining area. What a nice plant. Have we got some different ones? Presumably we have. Hello, we've got much better plants. I don't like the sort of terracotta look to the pot, though. Shame that's not a dark pot. I like the plant, but not necessarily... I'm going to have to go with this. I don't like the plant as much because it's half dead, but I think the pot suits the area better. Okay, that's the most different dining room I think we've done so far. We've got some antiques as well, of course, haven't we? That I could start using. So we could put some antiques down here. That'd be a good place for an antique, actually, down here. We could put the chandelier above. That's a wall one, isn't it? Lamps. That chandelier is a little bit big, surely, for this, but it's a shame I can't line it up properly. It's a little bit big, I think, for the area, but not the right colour either. Sadly, it's incredibly difficult to line up with the table. It's always off to one side. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not that keen on that chandelier, to be honest. I don't think it fits the room. I like the idea of a light above it, but maybe not that one. Just try a normal light. We have got some fancy lights anyway. We could have that thing there, which I think sort of fits this room a little bit better than antique chandelier. I think that looks a bit better, to be honest with you. I really wish the placing was easier. It's as good as it's going to get, I think. Right, well, that's the dining area done then. So you walk in, you've got your dining area just there. I think we'll probably have the living area just here then, because we've not really got anywhere else for it. So let's just see. We'll keep this quite small, I think. We don't want any huge sofas or anything because the space just isn't big enough for it. Where's the sofa here? Now, the space here isn't really massive. We could have that, actually. That's not too bad.
Thanks a lot, brother. It's just in time.
That's not bad, actually. I don't know if we can get it in a nicer colour. The white one, perhaps, but then that doesn't really go with the... Well, actually, you know what? It kind of goes with the other stuff, doesn't it? Go with the white one, then. Now, the TV is going to have to go just there. I think wall-mounted is probably the way to go. Purely because of the space. I think a wall-mounted TV about... It's just a shame this isn't bigger. It doesn't have to be a lot bigger. Just a little bit bigger. It just doesn't take up enough of the wall, does it? You could easily get a nice 50-incher in there, and that looks more like a sort of 32. But it'll have to do. It's the only one we can have, I think. Unless we have unlocked more. But I don't think we have. We haven't decorated a room since I unlocked absolutely everything. But yeah, there's nothing, is there? Okay. I think I'll put like a little rug or something down there as well. So we'll put a coffee table in. Now, I might use one of the antiques for this, unless I see... See, now that would go kind of... Because it's dark like that. It's a bit glossier. It's a bit big as well, to be honest. But it's going with the theme, so I think we'll have that. Let's have a rug. I'm not sure how the rug will look. Like that. Not bad. Not bad. We'll go with that. Now, let's think about an antique or two, because we spent all that time unlocking them. It'd be a shame not to use one or two of them, wouldn't it? Ooh, that's very interesting. I'm not saying for this room necessarily. But that might look good in a bedroom. Or something like that. I might do like an antique bedroom. Maybe not this room, but maybe the next room, or perhaps this room. We'll see when we get there, but I think we'll save that for a bedroom. What's this? This is like a... It's a bit more like it for what I was thinking. Object-wise down here. I'm not sure if the colour really goes, but... That's a bit too small. So we could put a couple of chairs down here. I think we'll go to the wardrobe and dresser section. We've even got more of these we've not used yet. Okay, that fits that area quite well. I'm not so sure about this. Have we got a wardrobe that's also kind of dark? We have. A bit of a weird place to put a wardrobe there. That's better, isn't it, really? It's better than a wardrobe because it's more appropriate. It's more like a bookcase we'd want there. We don't have many bookcases, sadly. I guess we could put one there, though. Really wish this could be wall-mounted. I think I remember saying that before. If you could wall-mount your bookcase, that'd be so much better. I don't think that fits in there, does it? It's too big. A bit unusual. I guess you could have two of those, couldn't you? And you could spin the other one around and then put something in the middle. It's an idea for the future. So we can put that hanging plant outside. That's good. Something like that. Let's put some books on there then before I forget. Once again, I'm struggling to get this on the shelf. We've had this before. Placing books could be a little bit easier, I think. Hopefully that gets patched at some stage. I had this problem on Motel Manager as well. Placing books, it was always difficult. Now we've got a few more decorative items. We could put something else up there. The golden... Is that a bull? I thought it was to begin with, but then I'm actually not sure. When I spin it round, it... Is that a bull? I think it is. But he can go up there anyway, whatever it is. Right, well, let's added some decoration to it anyway. So we've got this area here. We'll do something on there, I think. Those little statues we've got at the end, like we've got on our dining table. It's a lighter coloured one, which would look quite nice. Way round. To be honest, I quite like it going like that. I think that...
You're right on time.
Apparently I'm right on time. A couple of wine glasses. And a bottle as well. Plenty of drink on offer in my room. Let's see, what else could we put on there? Not a lot else, is there? Could just do with like something, I don't know, more statues or something. I don't think there was anything in the antiques. It was all just chairs and tables, essentially, wasn't it? And the odd light. I guess we could put like a little lamp on there, but then it's kind of in the way of your TV. I don't think we'll bother with that. Some more coffee table accessories would be good. TV remote, maybe a TV magazine or something. Just little stuff would be good. Put a mirror on the wall there. I think we're generally just ready for pictures in here, to be honest. We've got a lot of rooms that are doing nothing. 201, 2, 6, and 7 are currently not being used. Put some pictures on the wall. We need a, do we need a chair? We might need a chair in here. Do the pictures first. Right, we have got, because now we've got all of them, surely we've got some better options now. We've not had it before, so we'll have it now. I'm not overly confident that we have better options. We'll have to go with something like that down there. Okay, it's reasonable. Does that wall need something? I think it probably needs something. I don't know what, though. Maybe our usual ship painting or something like that would go well there. That's not bad. So you've got your dining area here. You've got your sitting area here for watching TV and just chilling out. Storage area kind of down there. Do we need another thing just here? I don't think so. Otherwise, it'd be too tight to walk through. Like, if I put a chair in here, I think that would end up being a bit too tight in this room. We had a nice chair. And why would you have a chair just here in the middle with nothing going on? You could have one here, I suppose, like on the edge of the sofa, but I think I'm going to leave it. It feels like it needs something, but it also would disrupt the flow. So, yeah, I think we'll leave it like that. So, if we need another rug or something just here, I feel like there should be something. It's annoying me. It feels like there's something missing. I don't know what. Maybe it is just a rug. I doubt we're going to have a rug that suits, though, to be honest. It needs to be a bit bigger, I think. Something like that kind of size. I mean, that's not bad, actually. That kind of size, but in just a different color. All right, we'll leave it. If I can't see anything, then I'll leave it. There's no point stressing over it. Right. We'll have like a vase or something. Shame I can't go a bit closer than that. Go there, though. I guess just put a plant over there. Something like that, maybe. It's not too bad. Right, we'll leave it like that. Right, let's do the bathroom then, because this will be, I would imagine, pretty simple. We've not got the space in here to do that much, actually. So, where are the bathrooms? Bath. Okay, so, with it being so tight in here, haven't got many options, but we've got a floating toilet, which would be kind of good. So I can go over this side, perhaps. To the laundry. Toilet paper. I think that's about it for there, isn't it? We could put a plant or something down there. Shower this end, and then you sink in the middle. Now, we could just go with the tub and put our own shower in. But we can't have it. I don't think we can have a bathtub and a shower in here. There's not a lot of space. We could just go with the shower and have a pretend wet room. The only problem I have with that is because it's got no grate, it's not believable. I want it to be believable. I think I'm just going to go with a sort of standard bath and We'll put a... Where's that other shower? We'll put that over it. I could go that way, or we could go that way with it. We'll go a bit more traditional, and we'll have it like so. Something like that. Then all we need is the sink. Which, interestingly, is not a requirement. You see that's all ticked off now on the right-hand side? So that's not a requirement. You don't actually need to put a sink in here. You can get away without doing a sink. Alright, freestanding. I think the freestanding one kind of fits quite well in here. A couple of different soap options. You know what? We'll even have a soap option over here as well. A couple of different ones. Shampoo and then some shower gel or something there as well. Slightly different towel rail. Gold one kind of works well, actually. On there. We'll have another one over there.
Sir, I'm grateful. You're great.
Put the soap dish, which we don't need because we've got the two soap options there, so we'll leave that. We'll just put a little towel for drying your hands on. Guess we could put this little cabinet just here. Got some more storage space. And we'll put in one of the smaller plants if we have one. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. A bit unusual. You can't get to your towel rail, but I like that, but it doesn't look quite right. There we go. That'll do. Just squeeze it in again. There we go. We'll have that. Save the lights till the end, otherwise somebody will come and move in. Don't want that happening. I think we'll just go with our traditional plant for down there. Alright, we've got a mirror there, mirror there. We don't really need another mirror in here, do we? I was going to put like another mirror in. We could do. Not sure about the designs there. We'll leave that. I think it's done in here then. There's not a lot you can do with bathrooms. So we've got everything in, haven't we? Toilet, sink, bath, shower, bit of storage, towel rails, towels, soaps. You name it, we've got it. I guess we could put a little rug on the floor. Which we've not actually been doing. I should probably have done that. Like a little bath mat or something. Would have been doing like a little bath mat to get out onto. Not that we really have such a thing apart from that, perhaps. There we go. Little bath mat. There we go. Well, that's the bathroom done. It's not too bad, actually. I quite like it. That colour scheme works. So we might redo that. You never know. Out here is... I'd say it's done. It's quite nice. So the only thing we've got left to do is the bedroom. And then out here. So... should we do out here first? And then finish with the bedroom? I think that'll go better. So... not sure about this floor, to be honest. Maybe I could have chosen differently with the floor. Presumably I can smash this up. And the game will probably be freaking out now, thinking, what on earth is going on? Make sure I don't damage the floor on the inside. There we go. Let's put a different flooring down. What does that look like? Fortunately, it's now very dark. I can't really see. I think I prefer it to what we had before. Yeah. Definitely. It's not perfect, but I prefer it. Right. So, out here. Pretty simple out here, isn't it, really? It's just a couple of chairs and It's a shame we don't have access to the pool stuff. So I could put like a sunbed here or something like that. You're a bit limited. I think we'll keep it fairly basic out here. I think we'll just have a couple of chairs. I can find one that I like. It's a shame they always have face the other way. That was reasonably comfortable for outside. So have that there. That there. Little table in the middle. I saw a new round one, I think. Is that the one? It's a little bit tall, but it's fine. That there. Bit of decoration on it. Couple of glasses. And they can bring their own drink outside. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I can fit a plant. Oh, can we? There we go. Can fit a plant outside, so we'll have that just there. I think that's basically it out here. There's not a lot I can put out here. What else would you need, really? You've got a place to sit, somewhere to put your drink, something to eat. I can't do any lighting or anything out here. At least I don't think so. I couldn't in the other rooms. So I can't do any lighting anyway. And that's still the case now. So we can't do anything else out here. I think that'll do. I mean, it's a balcony. What do you want, really? A simple balcony. So let's come in here then. And let's do the bedroom. And then we can get finished with today's video. So I want a bed that's going to go well with all of the scheme, really. Now we've got access to a few different ones. So we'll take a look at those. And immediately, that one has actually taken my fancy straight away for some reason. I don't know why. Just landed on it and it's gone, you know what? Ooh, that one's nice too. This one I think is better. It takes up less room. This is not a big room. Let's have that. Yeah, that doesn't take up as much space. That other one was quite large, and this is a small bedroom. This is quite a small room in general, to be honest. Compared to some of the others that we've done. You'd think they'd get bigger and bigger the more you go, wouldn't you? But we've kind of gone back to another smaller one. Let's stand. Now, we could go antique with this. That's interesting. It's like it's missing its drawers. You know what? I might go antique. I'm pretty sure we've got... We could have something like that, couldn't we? Instead of a nightstand. I think it would have to be, though, because that's the only one we've got, really. Oh, there's that. I don't think that goes, though. I think if you're going to do an antique room, you've got to really go for the antique feel all the way through, haven't you? It's all this old-style wood and the design of it, and we've got quite a modern-ish looking bed. Some of the other furniture, it doesn't all go. I do like that. We shall have that over here. Might move it, but we'll have that over there for now. Let's get a stand if I can. Right, stand each side. We can have the lamp from the antiques. I quite like that. There's a white lamp, I think. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. On either side. I think we've got an alarm clock as well, finally. You can tell the time. Then we can just have the decoration on this side. Apparently can't have any of those, unfortunately. These are all massive items, so we can't have any of those. That's not too bad, though. It's okay. I think it just needs something more just here, because this person doesn't have a clock on this side of the bed. I'd like to put something in. Let's just put... Can we put anything on here? It doesn't look like we put anything on here, unfortunately. It's not happy with anything. We've got a mouse. A mouse, but no computer. Books. Books can go, but only in a certain orientation, by the looks of it. I think we've put enough glasses and bottles everywhere. I mean, they could have an alarm clock as well. It just looks a bit weird having an alarm clock on both. Wait. It's found a position it's happy with. Let's go with that. Go with it. Okay, that'll do. Right, so that's that area sort of completed. We've got that there. We've not got a lot of space in here, so basically it's going to be wardrobe and pretty much done, I'd say. We might go with some... I quite like those drawers for some reason. They're a bit more interesting than a lot, but not big enough. There's a bigger version, though. How would that look in the middle? Would that be a bit lost? Probably. Yeah, they're far too big for that in the middle, aren't they? Not actually that keen on those. Now I've actually placed them. Don't think I'll have those after all. We will have this as we walk in. I think I'm just going to go with an actual wardrobe. Something like that. And then TV. Do we want a TV or not? The question, isn't it? Not the kind of room for it, really, but we could do. Yeah, put a TV just there. It's pretty much central to the bed, so you can lay and watch TV. And then other than a couple of plants and things, I think we're done in here. I'm going to keep this fairly basic. I don't think there's any need to put any more in here. It's not a big enough room for it, so... choose something nice to put in here. That's unusual for a bedroom, but I like it. It actually that works better in here than it did out there. A mirror would obviously be handy, so put that there. Maybe another one just there, so you get like a full-length look of yourself. Is that going the right way, or no? I feel like I placed that the wrong way around. More like it. That about there somewhere. Got a mirror. I think it's just stuff for the walls now, like pictures, and I think we'll leave it. So let's just grab a couple. They don't need to be big because we've not got the space. Few of them get a little bit lost on this wall, don't they? I think I'm just going to go with that, and I'm going to have it here as well, and we'll just pretend that it's a different picture instead of having one in the center. Should we put like a little rug on the floor just so you're not standing on the hard floor when you first get up in the morning? If we can find the rugs again, there they are. Like that. I think that will do it, to be honest. I don't think there's much else I can really do in here. There's just not the space in this room. It's a nice little easygoing, calm, everything away, put together space. So that's the bedroom done. So we'll just put the lights in a second. We'll do that just to finish. I'll just go for a last tour. So we've got out here, which is just the basic sit outside, have a drink, look at the mountains in the distance. What else are you going to do out here, really? That's okay. Little area down here, just storage, basically. It's about all I could think of to put down there. I think it looks quite nice. Bathroom, I think, came out really nicely, actually. I like the brick. It'd be nice if I could use that in a few of the other rooms, actually. It goes well with... I like this new tile as well. It's a shame we haven't had access to this. But all of this stuff looks quite nice. This towel rail goes well as well, doesn't it? The gold and the black. Yep, like it in here. And then in here, fairly basic for some of our living areas. Just a very small living area, as well as a dining space. But it's pretty much all it needs in this room. It was a small room, so you can overload it if you put too much stuff in it. It just ends up being messy. So I think this is a nice space. I like this room. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. And of course, we've got the bedroom that we've just done. Right, let's put some lights in, and that will finish it off. So... we need a light for every room, I think, don't we? Well, we've got that there, but I'm going to put something else up here somewhere. Put that one in here. This is going to trigger the room to become open. So we've limited time now before a guest arrives. That'll do. You don't really see the lights, to be honest, unless you actively look up in the air for them. You don't see them anyway. Okay. I think that'll do. That will do us. Very nice. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's go. How much is that room worth, then, do we think? Room 208's 93,
Thanks,
which
buddy.
is not as good as 205, but I think that's because we can't fit as much stuff in. So, yeah, not bad. It's 5-star, so that's good. Which is actually better than 207. 207 was only a 4.5 or just over 4.5 star room. So, not bad. Pretty happy with that. Right, I think that will do today's video then, because we've been going quite a while now. We've done that room. So in the next one, we'll do this room, 209. So we'll get that done with all of the decoration and stuff on the floor and the walls. That's the bedroom idea I'm going for in here. So we're going for a red room in here for the bedroom. And then in the episode after that, we'll do 210. I don't think I've placed anything in here yet. So I'll have to think of a colour scheme for in here. This is a big room, so this can be like our grand finale, huge room. There's some good stuff in it. I think we'll probably do a dining area in this room. A proper dining area in this room. Not so much space. But that's what we're going to be doing in the next 2 episodes, and then whenever the update comes for the caravans, we'll have a look at that in the future. But for today's episode, that will do us. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider joining and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.